What's up, guys? It's that time of the week. It's that time of the week. It's here. I know it's that moment we've all been waiting for. Hump day. Hump day. So, like usual, if you're not out humping, I hope you're out getting humped. And I hope you're good, or I hope you're good at it. And I hope you're having fun. I know I do when I do. Happy Hump Day, guys. Welcome to Hump Day Live. My name is Jason, your happy, healthy, wealthy, abundant, and prosperous little life coach and tarot reader this evening for the night. I'm going to be your host for the night. Hey, Deb, nice to see you. Hey, Mindy, nice to see you as well. Welcome. I'm going to give everyone... Anna, there you are. Anna, don't go away. You're tops on my list tonight because we missed you. I don't know what happened last night, but we missed you at the end when it was time for your reading. So you are tops on my list tonight, girly. So hang in there for a sec because we're about to start. I lost you, I know. All right, notifications are going out too. Janice Perry is here. Welcome, Janice. Good to see you. There's Joni. So I've got a little list we're going to be working from tonight. If you want to be added to that list, tonight we're doing it a little bit special because we had St. Patrick's Day readings last night for only 17. So tonight, to get on the list and to get in this little bucket for the drawing tonight for 2 free readings, a 30-minute and a 1-hour, you want to send $20. The people who sent 17 last night, I'm about to read you off, you're in here as well. So $20 tonight. $20 covers everything tonight. It covers your reading, your mini reading, and it also puts you in the drawing for a free 30-minute or a free 1-hour. So let me read the names we've got so far from last night and from our list for tonight to go in this, and I'm going to put them all in here, and then as we go, as anybody that needs to get on the list does, I will add your names too, okay? So let's do that first and foremost. Oh, I need to add you too, Alexa. I didn't add yours. Jason, good. Infectious. Love it. I don't know if infectious is the best word to use right now, Alexa, to describe someone as a compliment, but I hear you. Heard. Might want to choose a different word. It's okay. I know you meant it in a good way. Okay, so we have Anne, Michael, Chrisabel, Madison. I know. There. Oops, sorry, guys. Honey Bunny. That's right, Honey Bunny. Kimberly. Anna. Just dropped one. Hold on. Hold on there, y'all. Delia from tonight. Joan. Rebecca. And Kristen B. And Alexa. They're all in there. So any that come through, in the next few minutes, we'll get you on the list and we'll get you added into the drawing as well. We're going to do the drawing somewhere throughout the evening. So if you can't stay with us the whole time, and thank you, Joni, for listing the information. If you can't stay and hang with us the whole time, hey, Delia, I got you on the list, girly. Then come back and check the replay to see if you ended up winning. 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 Okay. So before we get into the readings, what we're going to do... Sorry. We're going to call her Allie or something like that. So before we get into the readings, what we're going to do is talk about this Huna prayer. So here's the thing about the Huna prayer. The Huna prayer is a 30-day prayer, and it usually is a prayer you want to say very singularly or in solitude because it's a personal prayer because you're supposed to address it to your... Guys, hit the like button so this gets circulating around if people want to come in, please. You want to... It's normally we would do this as sort of a, like I said, a singular prayer because it's personal. In as much as you want to address the prayer to your particular spirit guide or your, the ascended master that you identify with the most, etc. But because given the current circumstances that we're in the world that we're living in, find ourselves in this present moment, I thought we could do sort of a group Huna prayer and start it tonight and do it for the next 30 days. Now, hello, All Natural Rebecca, hello, you're on the list, Rebecca. I just put your name in here too for the drawing. So anyway, what I was saying is I'm going to start the Huna prayer tonight. And of course, since we're doing it all together, I think we should just kind of pick a few ascended masters that we all feel close to or relate to and focus the prayer toward them. I was thinking, if anyone has suggestions, speak up. I was thinking, most people, at least in the United States, which is where most of my live chatters are, English speaking world, most people resonate with Jesus as an ascended master. I think that's a common and very awesome ascended master. So I was thinking Jesus would be one that we should include. I personally, when it comes to ascended masters, I connect to Lady Nada. She's a beautiful ascended master, and also the other one that I wrote down. Who did I write down that I thought was a good idea? Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is that divine. She really is about that sort of almost a dedication to the divine feminine or that feminine energy. So I was thinking Jesus, Lady Nada, Kuan Yin. Does anyone have any specific masters that they would like to include in the Huna prayer tonight? Let me know. Speak up or forever hold your peace. Mary Magdalene, okay. That's awesome, definitely. So we're going to address the Huna prayer to Jesus, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada, Mary Magdalene. Gotcha. Mary and Jesus for you, Alexa. Okay. And I'm going to read to you guys a little bit about the Huna prayer. For those of it's a Hawaiian prayer. Its roots, according to spiritual wisdom. According to spiritual wisdoms, it does go back to Atlantis, but it was brought to Hawaii. Mother Mary as well. Okay, so we'll do Jesus, Mother Mary. We'll do Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, and Lady Nada. Here's the Huna prayer. The high priest Hermes took his tribe from Atlantis to Hawaii, where he established the Kahuna tribe, and he taught the tribe the Huna prayer as follows. First, you address your prayer to an angel or master of your choice, which in this case we're doing a group Huna, so we're going to address it to those angels and masters. Mother Teresa, that's fine, and I'd like to do my 4 archangels, Gabriel, Michael, Uriel, and Raphael. And then you state your request 3 times in positive terms. So I'll state the request tonight on our behalf in positive terms if you'll all hold space for me. And then you sit with your palms up. I normally sit Indian style when I'm meditating, and my hands rest on my thighs and are palm up. And you say, may the rain of blessings fall, so be it. And you repeat this for 30 days, and then you stop. Hey, Chad's here. Welcome, Chad. Good. You're here in time to join us for the Huna prayer. This is going to be really special. And so we're all going to watch for signs from the universe. So the big thing about a Huna prayer, just like if you were raised Catholic and you did novenas, when you make like a 9-day novena, you don't keep doing it on the 10th day. Because what does it mean if you do a 9-day novena and then you keep praying it on the 10th day? It means you don't believe your prayer took effect. It means you don't believe in your prayer. You do it for the amount of time you're supposed to do it, and then you let it go and you trust. So we're going to repeat it for 30 days, and then we cut it, stop, and you trust, okay? So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and say the prayer that I feel, is kind of on all of our hearts right now. If you want to add anything from the silence of your heart, know that space is held among us for this prayer to resonate to your masters. And for all of us, what's the prayers in the silence of our hearts to be heard at this time? That's really important that we sort of acknowledge that, because I know a lot of people have a lot of very silent but very important prayers right now, right? And so I'm going to say those on our behalf and for us. And even if you don't, want to participate, if you'll just sort of hold a little space for all of us right now, I'm with that too. Let's do it, So we're going to be very appreciative of that. So, okay. We come humbly, being grateful and asking with certainty that our prayers are being heard, to ascended masters Jesus, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Quinyan, Lady Nada, archangels Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, Michael, Mother Teresa, and any other guides, ascended masters, or angels or archangels that you specifically need to get in contact with. We're calling out to all of you at this time in prayer and thanksgiving. And we ask and receive the following: a world that has the opportunity to reset in health, well-being, prosperity, and abundance, people being covered in good health and healing all around the world, and for those things that are diseased or sick to find the light of healing in this moment and over the next 30 days. Again, we ask and receive in prayer and thanksgiving health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity. May the rain of blessings fall, so be it. Okay. May the rain of blessings fall, so be it. May the rain of blessings fall, so be it. And I always add at the end of these prayers, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I would like you to do, because I'm not going to be here every day on my channel praying, what I would like you guys to do is repeat this. Because the part you don't need to repeat the sort of petitions, but there's a part that I want you to repeat when you call out to these masters in the next now and for the next 29 days. Hands up, palms up, in receptivity and praise, and you say, "Thank you for health, wealth, healing, prosperity, and abundance." Health, wealth, healing, prosperity, and abundance, and repeat that 3 times, and then may the rain of blessings fall, so be it. And then that's it. We're going to do that for the next 29 days, okay? Thank you guys for taking part in that and for holding space and for joining in that and for the prayers that you offered in the silence of your own hearts as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. So now we're just going to keep doing that. We're going to keep that up for the next 30 days, and we're going to look for that healing to flow in, to flow around, and for everybody to be renewed with a new sense of health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity. Baby, I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay, so tonight, Anna, are you still here? I have a list working. I've got Anna, Kristen B, Rebecca, Delia, Joan, Alexa. You're welcome. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for partaking in the abundance. Okay. I would like, if Anna is here, I would like for Anna to go ahead and put her question up. We're going to go ahead and get this thing poppin'. In fact, yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Hi, Jason. I just wanted to know where I might be at in my connection. Okay, Chris Sagittarius, you're a Leo. All right. Tonight I'm using Arcanum. It's the Arcanum deck. And so, since I don't have my deck out yet, you got to use that Arcanum deck or whatever other decks we got out here. But when you get that Ray of Light Tarot deck, it's going to be boss. Okay. What's going on with Anna and Chris? Show me. Thank you. King of Wands. This is good. Oh, okay. Okay, one more. Oh, ew. Okay, you and Chris are on a really amazing path. Okay, a lot of the words that we just spoke into our lives in prayer are the things you and Chris are on the road to. Right, you've got this Sun energy as an outcome card. You've also got this Ace of Swords, which is a great energy there's a gift from the divine being offered to you in the very near future that's going to bring in a lot of freedom. See those eagles flying around? That's freedom, truth, freedom. Communicated truth and freedom in a way that you understand it and you know what it means. And it's leading to this clarity, this happiness, this childlike connection. Like, you're my best friend. I want to hold your hand. Like, I just love this energy. These 2 little golden children, right? They're like dancing or singing or doing something and holding hands. There's a lot of happy energy. Howsoever, let's start with where you're at right now. you do have this energy of a little bit of, see, there's a shared energy between you two, right? He comes out as the King of Wands, and I just heard you got a friend in me. Nice, Chad. He comes out as the King of Wands, and you come out as the Empress, right? So these are really good energies. You're certainly the leader in the spiritual realm here, Anna, because you can see this is a major arcana, divine feminine embodied in the physical realm. This is a strong energy, but it's not where you need yet to be. So you guys are on a path though, okay? Winter, spring, summer, or fall. All you got to do is call. And I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. Okay, so also, and that's the thing that's so important to recognize here, Anna, is with the Empress energy, you could get a little impatient because this is someone who's so nurturing and such like the earth mother that you're going to have moments where you're in reverse, where you're sort of disconnected. And that's when you might get a little resentful because when you're dealing with the King of Wands, that's a strong energy. And he is on a path of maturing, but he's led by his passions still. And somebody who's led around by their passions can be a little frustrating to deal with, especially if you're an Empress, because you set such a great environment and such a great tone for this person that you could get to a point where you're like, why aren't you appreciating what I'm offering you here? Are you that much of a doofus that you can't appreciate? Ain't nobody gonna offer you this. Somebody might offer you more money. Somebody might offer you more better sex. Somebody might offer you all these little things, one of these things, but I'm offering you this smorgasbord, and you're too stupid to realize it. So there's a little bit of that. Be careful about that because, yeah, be careful about that because that breeds this energy of isolation. And this person is not too stupid to realize it. They're just not matured yet into the person that they're becoming. Look, he's going to go into this hermit mode. There's cycles of hermit mode here that you've got to be prepared for. And look what you're being called to do when they do that. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is not even concerned with this King of Wands because you've got business to take care of. You've got your own business to take care of. Seriously though, you've really got to allow the focus to shift off of this. And it's not just what I was talking about last night, I think it was. It's not just because you will block the connection by focusing on it too much, but this person's got to go. K Moon is such a gifted astrologer. If you don't follow her, you need to. And she's also a really good friend. She and I have become really good friends over the last, 2 years now. And I'll tell you, she made such a wise observation about twin souls. You know, when you're really connected to your twin soul, hey, Julene, nice to see you. When you're really connected to your twin soul in the disconnection, like when you're separated, but you're like, if you're the one chasing and you're kind of in the energy because you're worrying about it, do you know what you're doing? You're not stopping them from running and you're overwhelming their energy so they can't even have time to get to how they feel. Because energetically, all they feel is all of your emotions. That doesn't help them. You've got to shift your energy and get off that so that they have the chance to recognize how special the connection is from their side. Because they need to be disconnected enough so that they're not overwhelmed by the other person's feelings so that they can see just how special this Empress is. And so they can't do that if you're focusing on the connection. Energetically, you may not even be talking, but if you're focused on it, all they feel is your emotion. And so that's going to overwhelm them and keep them running. And well, yeah, it's a great point. And it wasn't me. This is something K-Moon. I was like, bam, that's it right there. Yeah, allow the disconnection. Allow it and allow the disconnection for you to lead you into the abundance of your own desires and dreams. And when I've learned to say this, your heart's desire outside of this person. And the reason I say that is because I used to, in reading, sometimes I would say about go after your heart's desire, and inevitably in a live reading, the person on the other end would say, well, he is my heart's desire, or she is my heart's desire. And it's like, no. When we talk about heart's desire, yes, there is a certain element that wants to have a relationship that's beautiful. Right, I get that. We're talking about your heart's desire. When you're a little kid, the things you dream of that have nothing to do with another person, that's what you've got to connect to again. It has got nothing to do with a man, a woman, or anybody outside of you. It's about, you've got to connect to the inner child that used to dream. And when you connect to that with woke energy and knowing the law of attraction, that's when you start manifesting some amazing things. And inevitably, that will also give this person time in this hermit mode to figure out where their heart really is and how much you should be valued. Because if they already know that you're this Empress, that's a good sign. And these outcome cards, they need this Ace of Swords to come in, and it can't come in if you two are in each other's energy at all. So what I would advise is going forward, and I mean, even if I lose out on a little money, don't get readings right now. For you, this is for you specifically. I would advise don't get any readings. Really focus in on your core wound, because it feels like you both have these core wounds that are keeping you from being in alignment with yourself. I've triaged you here. I was telling someone this the other night. I feel like readings, you're more of a triage person in the spiritual world. We can get you in the right direction, find some answers, and then you've got to go on this path and trust. So now you've got to go. You've got to go focus on these things, on your abundance and how they come in and where they come from. You know, nothing wrong with getting a reading. I'm just saying you have the answer right here. Now it's time for action. And the action really is to trust everything that was just came through. Trust that this is in the cards and it's in the future. But in order for this to have a chance to come in, you've got to sort of not be attached to it and not be attached to the outcome. Well, there you go. So that tells me that in a sense, you already are not okay with that from your perspective. And it isn't spying on someone, I don't think, but it depends on what your motivation is, right? And what your usually a reading should be to confirm things you pretty much already know in your heart, but that your mind is maybe confusing you about. But if something comes through that is an assurance, like this card, it's also something you don't want to get attached to or expect. Because if you get attached to that outcome or expect it, that's a resistance and a block right there. So it's really important to find the sweet spot in the middle there. And for you, the sweet spot is really clearly about going after the things that inner child wanted, that maybe too many people have told you couldn't do or couldn't have. So you stop dreaming about them. No, start dreaming about them again. Now that you're really woke and starting and really connecting spiritually, you'll be amazed at the things you can do. You'll be amazed. Don't listen to any naysayer. All right. So that's what we got for you. Next, is Kristen B here? KB. Is KB here? She's on my list too from last night, and we missed her. You're welcome, Anna. Good luck. Good luck. Have fun doing whatever you're doing. Have fun. That's the most important thing. Make it fun, you know? I don't know if KB's here. I don't think she is. So we're going to move next to Rebecca, Miss All Natural. Rebecca. What's going on, All Natural? Sorry. Found a really great place for me and my kiddos, but I'm hesitant to go for, wait, found a really great place for me and my kiddos, but I'm hesitant to go for it in these uncertain times. Advice. Ooh, very understandable. Okay. Well, first and foremost, you know, you can't put your life on hold for what's going on, a recession, or even if there is a recession. And the thing, I was talking about this earlier, the thing about a recession is a recession is a recession is a recession. But the thing is, what makes a recession worse is exactly what you're experiencing, and we all experience, which is that tendency because of the recession to go inward and to stop, tighten our belt and to stop doing things, to stop spending money, to stop taking risks. That's what makes the recession worse. I think it's just like how spiritually, when you want something to work out, you kind of have to let it go. Same thing with a recession. If you want the recession to end, you have to sort of do what doesn't feel natural, which is keep spending, keep doing, keep the flow of things flowing. The energy has to keep flowing like it's supposed to. And so I would say, if you feel in your heart this could be a good thing, trust that over the fear stuff. But let's see what comes through in the cards. I'm sure there's going to be better guidance that comes through in the cards than that. I mean, these things happen as reminders that we live in a very uncertain world and that life is fragile and we need to value the people and the things that are important to us. But ultimately, we're always going to live in an uncertain world, and that's just part of this game and what it is. And you just have it's more about that than about letting the fears creep in. A month to month right now, which I can continue through. Well, that's good. You know, I really feel like you're, if not today or tomorrow, very in the next few weeks or months, you're going to make that. Well, maybe you wait till June, right? But it's going to be a lease, and it's or something big and new, because you've got the Two of Wands reflecting where you're at, but you've got this Eight of Wands coming out beside it, and that is forward movement. That's big change. That's big truth, big communication. So also, the Ace of Swords is here at the bottom of the deck too. Ola from the quarantine camp. Hola, Kelly. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, chica? Where are you, in Italy? So anyway, Rebecca, with the Ace of Swords, the thing about this is we're not free anyway when it comes to like a lease and things like that. And so just remember, like, you're only as free as you believe yourself to be. And so a lease is just a lease. It's okay. And I know it is nice to be in a month to month where you don't have to feel tethered to something. That's beautiful. So I would say really this is less about what's going on in the world than it is about, are you ready to commit to a certain thing or place for however long? How long is the lease? A year? 6 months? Whatever it is. That's more of a personal thing. And I feel like you are, because you come out of this, you've got the Queen of Swords, but then you come out of this as the Emperor, and there's a King of Pentacles here with you. So there's a lot of opportunity for growth in other areas of your life as you do sort of settle into something that feels permanent. And okay, 1 year. The reason I think, Rebecca, that this is coming before you at this time, that you're having this sort of question of, it's a question of conscience. And the reason I say that is because what this is really about is Spirit is trying to show you that a lot of areas of your life that have up until now been sort of transitory are about to become permanent. Because, you know, this is love stuff with the King of Pentacles coming in and you showing as the Queen of Swords. So what you're supposed to be doing right now is cutting through the BS, clearing out things that are temporary. It's like doing a sorting, going like spring cleaning and sorting, like where you go keep, take, toss, like what are you, donate, whatever, throw away. It's kind of figuring that out with everything in your life. And so the sense that I get is, yeah, you're going to be making some really good permanent decisions. So if it's not this lease, you're probably going to be signing a lease somewhere. So I think you're going to do that. Yeah, he's here, and he's coming in with Earth energy, which is really good, you know. And I don't just say, when I say that, guys, I don't say that because I'm an Earth sign, because I'm a Virgo, and I'm like going to be dependable. I'm saying that because it is. Earth energy that's value, right? That pinnacle. It doesn't mean the person's an Earth sign. It means this person, no matter what their sign that they lead with is, they're going to be coming toward this relationship in a permanent way. They also come out as the Emperor. That's Aries energy. And this is a leader. This is a boss and a leader and someone who is a trailblazer. And I feel like this is more about you, though, than this person. This is about you coming into Emperor energy. Because this is masculine energy, but this is something you need to step into in life right now, which is aggressively going after what you want, right? Yeah. Earth and air, nice. Yeah, I love those two energies, and I'll tell you, that's a great combo if you think of it from the perspective of being dreamy, right? Being dreamy, being creative in that air, but also being very able to apply that in a practical, detailed manner. But I love this Emperor energy as well. Again, there's a freedom that's coming in. Don't mistake like signing a lease and permanence as losing your freedom. You're gaining freedom in a way. It's strange because this is a gaining of freedom. So things are becoming more permanent and more sort of planted firmly in the ground. But the freedom that you're going to feel from this is interesting because it's like that transient energy is leaving, right? And so it's actually a freeing experience that I get from this. So I don't know if it's that lease, but it's definitely a lease you're going to be signing or doing something along those lines, I think, right? There's going to be some real earth energy in your near future. So don't resist that at all. Try not to resist that. Definitely you want to make good choices. Like your heart will show you where and what choices to make, but don't resist it just offhand, right? Because it's all good stuff for you. All really good stuff for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Delia. Is Delia here? Where is Delia? Sag here. Oh, the life of Sag. I'm saying, where is my little vape thing? You're welcome. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate it. I like getting an opportunity to read for you. Okay, I've moved to a new city. I'm having a rough time finding a job in my field. What's in the cards for me career-wise? Okay, Delia. What city did you move to? Out of curiosity. Delia. What city? Georgia. Nice. Oh, wait, Georgia's a state. So a city in Georgia. Nice. Georgia's fun. Georgia's cool. I like me some Georgia. My favorite city in Georgia is probably Savannah, unless you're talking about the big city. Atlanta's cool too, but Savannah, Augusta's nice too. You ever been to the Masters in Augusta, y'all? Pretty cool. I haven't been to the Masters, but I've been to the place. I've been there. My mom's been to the Masters, I think, a couple times. She was engaged to a golf pro when I was little. I did get that house. Thank you. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's what's up. Spirit doesn't lie. We lie to ourselves, but Spirit does not lie. Yes. If you want to send via Cash App, and we'll get you added to the list. It's just a $20 straight across the board. What's interesting here is that you have the Seven of Wands, Delia, and this is a warning. You may be approaching your new experience in this new place with a little bit of resistance or hesitation. I'm not sure what that's about, but be aware of that, because this is someone who's like blocking a doorway. They're very defensive. And so this to me would be speaking about, it's not about you being defensive in unnecessary ways, but because of your past experiences, you may be bringing a little bit of resistance. So don't be resistant right now. Remember, you want to be very much an open person, especially when you go to a new place, open to new experiences, open to new people. Because when we have any resistance within us or any hesitation, of course, as an adult, it's smart to be street smart. But you know what? What I've learned is we manifest the type of people that come into our lives. If we constantly expect an untrustworthy, bad person to come into our life, that's what's going to come into our life. So you want to expect good things and be open to good things and good people. Expect and be open, right? Like, just know good things are coming. And it's not about having an expectation, because you're not attached to a certain thing, but it's just about being very much someone who, when you walk around a corner, you expect to see something good. It's not what it is. You don't have an expectation of what it is, but you expect to see someone good, meet someone kind, something new, right? You've got good things coming. You've got the Eight of Wands, and you've also got the Ace of Pentacles. So Spirit is about to offer you something valuable and lasting. And I do feel this is probably about work, because you also come out of this with the Queen of Pentacles. So all of that is a good sign. It looks like there needs to be a change, though, for you, because you're going from the Seven of Wands defensive to the Eight of Wands major forward movement with the Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Seven of Swords of here is in reverse. So this could have something to do with, my question. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wait, is that? Okay. Love and peace. Right now I'm doing a reading for Delia. So hold off on your comments just for a moment, please. Welcome. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse, this can be representative, and I think it is, it's okay, of perhaps you had some kind of disappointment, because that may be what's left you a little bit resistant. I don't know what took you from where you were to where you are now, but there's some kind of disappointment along the way. And this could be, big, like, deception, someone just like, you get the sense of someone just leaving with no explanation, so it's not a good feeling. Make sure you don't allow that to change who you are. Or if you do allow it to change you, only for the better, where you're still going to be very optimistic and very, hopeful, because there is something really good coming. And, okay, hold on. I don't know what you do for a living. This is something, though, about like clothing or clothing people or covering something. I don't know what that's about, but there's something you're going to be able to do that is going to be really good for you. It's going to let you see a lot of truth, or it's going to be a reflection of the truth of who you are. And it has to do with clothing, I guess. I don't know, but there's something to do with that that you really need to look at and go forward with that truth coming in for that. So just be aware of that. Okay. It isn't free. No, we might do usually like we're probably going to do a game or two for people to win a free reading, but we can't do all free because I wouldn't be able to get them done in one night. So we just do by donation, and we play some games sometimes to give people a chance to win a free one if they can't afford it. But we work from a list. Okay. So anyway, yeah, there's some kind of truth. There's an expression of your truth that has to do with clothing. I work in the IT world. I'm not sure what this is about. It's like a clothing of something or a covering. Because for some reason they're showing me the horses, whatever the horse is wearing. So I don't know why that is, but it's about truth reflecting you and who you are. And I keep feeling it's clothing or covering. So I'm not sure what that's about, but that's a clear message for you. So I don't know what that would have to do with the IT world, but it is what it is. But definitely anything that is being brought into this new experience, you've got to kind of do it. I think I would do a cleansing if I was you. Like really do an intense cleansing. And I don't mean go and pay somebody to cleanse your energy. No, you can, guys, you don't need people to clear your energy for you. Like if someone tells you you have things attached to you, you need this. No, we can all do that for ourselves. You set the intention, right? And it's good to do like a ritual, and I'm sure you can find ideas on and find a modality that works for you, but I feel there's a need for a cleansing because I feel there probably are some attachments that you need to release. You know what I mean? But you're coming out of this really strong, Queen of Pentacles. So that's money. It's a good job and it's money, but something is sort of slowing it down. With the Eight of Wands, it's a progression. I don't feel like it has to do with a period of time, but you could have some kind of issue between the next 7 to 8 weeks, but I think you're going to see, especially the next 7 weeks. I don't know why these sevens are here, but seven's a really good number too. It's a number of completion, and it doesn't mean you won't be working, but it means you may not have what you want that's permanent for a little minute, but when you do, it's going to be just perfect. So start manifesting that. Start visualizing and feeling what that feels like. I really like this Queen of Pentacles energy for you. This is good. And it's something that's going to grow. You're going to have room to grow in exponentially. Do you see this rabbit? You're going to really, you think of multiplying, right? And make sure your fears don't stop it. Again, the rabbit can be like an animal of prey, and you think of fear here. This is about both multiplying and growth, but fear as a potential, slower. Fear could slow it down. So make sure you're addressing your fears and your doubts about yourself, because this is a chance for you to make a new impression on new people. And the old you doesn't matter. You don't bring that. You don't have to bring any of the things about yourself that you don't want to this new experience. And it's an opportunity to grow. And so don't let old mistakes and the old version of yourself that may have held yourself back in any way, don't let that come into play, because this is meant to be something that grows exponentially, not fear-based. Okay, thank you, Delia. Okay, so if Kristen B is not here, if Kristen B is here, go ahead and put your question up. If she is not, then next we're going to do Alexa. Is Alexa here? Okay, what's up? What's up? Are we going to play a game? Yeah, I'm probably going to play a game and give away a reading in a minute. I think that would be a fun thing to do. Thanks, Jason. Finance and work opportunities, please. I'm applying, released, open, and ready. Nice. But what I would also say, love and peace, is if you're looking for guidance right now and you're thinking like you need a reading or something, you might want to really hang out anyway, because a lot of times what you're looking for guidance on will come through in other people's readings too, if you set an intention to receive the guidance from Spirit that you need right now. Okay. All right. Finances and work. A lot of financial questions tonight. Interesting. Very interesting. I like it. Although I think, that's what's on people's minds right now too, quite a bit, right? Everybody, a big thing to do is, I know you do. I was talking about you earlier, Kay, about a great piece of wisdom that you imparted this morning in our conversation. I shared it with people about the ability to understand your own feelings when someone else is pulled out of the energy. I thought that was so wise the way you worded that. Okay, looking for work. Yeah, I think a big thing, Alexa, right off the bat that I would say to you is you mentioned it, like being open and ready. Also, just yes, it's so much about that perspective of expansion. Just view things right now as wild and crazy. It's the wild wild west right now all around the world. Keep viewing just this world, envisioning the world where opportunities flow in for you, right? Nonstop opportunity, expansion, all of that stuff we prayed about at the beginning of the broadcast. What's the guidance for Alexa in this situation with finances, work? Did something happen that caused this? Did something change? I thought you had a pretty stable situation you were happy with. Okay, so here's the good news right off the bat, Alexa. You have, I don't know if you have like a headhunter working for you or something, but it felt like a headhunter energy. You have people have their eyes on you when it comes to professional, well, no, not stable. Okay. When it comes to the professional or the financial world or whatever it is that you do, people have their eyes on you already. I get that energy. Like there's already, I don't know if it's like I said, like a headhunter. I don't know if that's what they call it in Australia. Do you know what a headhunter is? It's someone who puts you, based on what you're good at doing, in touch with the people who need you to do what you do, right? It puts a business accountant in touch with a business owner, that type of thing, like a headhunter. So recruitment. Okay, so there's something going on there, and you're a recruiter, right? Same thing. It feels like there's energy or buzz, a little bit of buzz, right? I'm getting bumblebees buzzing. So there's like an energy of buzz around what you're able to do. So that's a good sign. Now, the Two of Cups, same thing. I was feeling like the headhunter energy, like placing someone who has a certain ability with a company or a match, right? This is a match. So that's good. Now, the devil is here. Why is the devil here? I really get the feeling that there's two reasons, and they're not that big of a deal, but it is happening, and it's about your ability to learn. But I know you're awakened, and I know because you were in our 6-week course with Jai that you are very well aware on how to deal with this stuff. So I don't feel too worried about it, because the devil's here, number one, because whatever cycle you're coming out of, it's again what I kind of got for Delia. There's some attachments you may need to recognize that may not be right on the surface, like obvious to you. Some attachments, some things that you've brought with you that you just need to clear, right? Because it's easy to do like, okay, I'm going to choose to be in this positive mindset, but it's not so easy to stay there when there's things that pull at you that you're maybe not aware of. And there's definitely something pulling here with these two energies that you just want to address, learn what you need to learn, and really go through the process to release it, because things are good. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, but see, the Knight of Pentacles can be a little sluggish. So I feel like that I'm getting this because it's trying to talk about something being a little causing this to be sluggish. Well, I don't know what it is, but I do think that the thing that I'm being told to look at here is the person looking back. So it's not about where you're at now. It's about something from the past. Don't let yourself get caught looking back on anything that, is pulling you back there. Yeah, the sluggishness. Yes, crickets. So how can she bring this in quicker? Why is the Emperor in reverse at the bottom of my deck? What's this about, guys? What is this resistance or blockage? Show me. There needs to be a little bit more action put into something. I get the sense you're having a little bit of hesitation because it's almost like you're waiting for you're manifesting, which is good, and that there's a little bit of energy of waiting for something to come in, or it may be that you don't want to, or you're having trouble deciding something. Don't be afraid of making a wrong decision, and don't be afraid of taking action and being aggressive. Okay. There's something, this is like this Two of Wands is, this energy is a crossroads, but the energy that I'm getting, this is as far as why the sluggish energy, there's something that it's like you're there, you see these two paths, but there's some, it's like you don't want to step in the wrong direction. You're not going to step in the wrong direction. No matter, sometimes we're at a point in our lives where we just have to choose something. We have to make a choice. And it's not about what you choose. It's about the fact that you are swift and you don't look back. So don't regret any choices you make. Know that whatever you do, it's the right thing. And don't overthink it. Go with your heart and trust the steps you're taking, even if you're not sure where they're leading. Because this is about needing to take action. Needing to take action and not let yourself get slowed down. That's the biggest thing. It's not so much the biggest issue. There are three choices. This, that, or nothing. The biggest problem is nothing. That's going to slow you down. So don't choose nothing. Choose this or that, but not nothing, okay? But you're going to be fine. You've got good stuff coming. It's just, it's gotten slowed down for some reason. So I would do a clearing if I were you, even if you've already just done one, maybe do another one. And in your meditations, make sure that if there's something that, because a lot of times when this happens to me, I'll ask, show me what it is that I need to see and learn from that is the cause of something still hanging on that I'm not aware of. What do I need to see so I can learn it and release it? Joni, is Joni here? Okay. What's going on with Joni's buddy? Tell me about Mr. S up in here. Whoa, cards flying. So there is progress, Joan, but there's still there's a problem. And it looks like this. Because you've got the star here, and you've got the Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of really good transformational energy and new beginning energy, strong attraction, and moving into this sort of plateau of calm, clear water. Clear water is a good thing for a connection like this because it means you're seeing the truth. But you know what the Four of Pentacles is talking about. There's something that's got to be, okay. And I know, here's the thing. I know it's hard, guys, because this is for all of us. It's so hard to let go. It's so hard to let go when when you know something is right, especially when you know something's right and you can see the future. When you can see the future and you're kind of psychic and you know with all your heart and soul something's right, God, it's hard to let go. But until we let go, it will not happen. And we can say, I'm letting go. We can set the intention to let go, but we can't let go. We can't let go. We can't let go. It's not going to happen. It's here, but you've got to empty your hands. Because even if it has to do with this, whatever's in your hands, that's already stale. You need fresh, not stale. So you got to get rid of the stale so the fresh can come in. And you're trying all of the above, right? It doesn't hurt to make sure all of the above happen because it's not, and it's not a contest as far as like, am I like, okay, I did better this day and I'm not doing well this day. It's just, it's all here. I mean, the Ace of Wands is a passionate beginning, right? That's that phoenix rising up from the ashes, out of the flames of desire. The phoenix rises up and comes and snatches their lover back and says, you're mine, come with me. But this transformation, this water flowing, all of this love and emotion, it's not going to flow when there's a kink in the pipe. Like there's a kink here, and it's got to do with holding on. Like truly remember what the thing, a lot of what's being held on to, it's beautiful, which is why even though you consciously are like, no, I let go of this, your heart is still holding on. But again, it's a counterintuitive thing. Even though your instincts of your heart are telling you to hold on levels that you're having trouble communicating with, Yeah, it's exactly. And I know you know this, but that's what's going on here so clearly. This wants to happen. This is the so far, this is the only thing stopping it. Let me see if anything else comes out. Is there anything else that wow. It is. Look. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold and isolated. There's a death that needs to occur. So keep in mind what's trying to happen, but what's happening here is this is stopping it. So it's pretty clear the message that's coming through. I feel like I don't even need to go into this because you already know what's going on. It's like, and I get how difficult it is. It took me in my, when it comes, because I don't even really talk about my own twin soul journey anymore because it's boring. What's to talk about? But no, I mean, it's just, it's personal. But like when I think about that, I had to grieve the last time that a separation occurred and stuff. And I didn't even grieve it. I just went full speed ahead with my life. But eventually that catches up with you. And part of it was having to really let go. And I finally, about the beginning of this year, I let go and I felt so free afterward. Like, that monkey is off my back and it's not even my monkey. Like, it's good. And it's not easy to do that. You can I've been setting my mind to do it for a long time, but it's still hard in your heart. But your heart has to recognize that, like, because it's really not about that anyway, what's going on with that person and what they're doing. You're good. Like, you're on the cusp of building your own castle. You've got this castle waiting for you. And the truth is, you're stopping that right now a little bit too, because your energy is kind of scattered here. And the thing is, oh boy, will really want to come back when you've got that castle anyway. So that's just another reason. It's like, I don't know. It just feels like there's some self-defeating stuff going on here is what I get. And it's tough because I know you're struggling through it and you're aware of it. The biggest thing to do, maybe what I was just advising Alexa and Delia about is some sort of a cleansing or an energy clearing. Also, I think it's about assessing what your needs are in love. Because I know for me, like I had to come to a real realization in the twin soul thing. It's not about anyone else. It's about me, what I've learned. And that to love someone unconditionally and in a pure and true way doesn't require any response from them today, tomorrow, or ever. You don't need anything from someone else to love them. You don't. To be in a relationship, you do. But to love someone wholly and be okay with that is a beautiful thing. And it's not a needy love because you don't need anything in return or want anything in return. It's just a very special thing. And it's a thing to be grateful for because of how it's changed you. And it really has nothing to do with what's going on with this person. So I know it feels like almost like walking through a minefield trying to find your way through it sometimes, but you're doing it. You're doing it and you are transforming. The energy is shifting right now, right? And this person, regardless of what they were or are to you, they're shifting too. And so just trust in that. I know you felt the energy shifts that have been going on recently. So just continue to trust in that. And you have this Ace of Wands coming for both of you. There's this new beginning here that's passionate for both of you, but you can't receive it. You can't even receive the changes that are happening from that side if your hands are full or know about them. So make sure that your hands are only full with things that are essential and that are making you happy and actually have value. And otherwise have your palms up like this, like we did the prayer, so that you can be receptive of the abundance and the prosperity and all the things that we did. I give, gotcha. I don't know what you mean. All right. And that's what I got for you. Mon Dieu. Is Kristen B here? Kristen B. Kristen B. One more time for Kristen B. Does anybody know where Kristen B is? You're welcome, love. Okay, so we don't know where Kristen B is. Kristen B. Yeah, where's KB? KB sent me some money on Cash App last night after she was already gone. So I'm going to play a game. I don't know if anyone's here that needs a reading but can't afford one, but do you want to try to win a free reading, anyone? Should we do that? There's a few people here. Unless nobody wants to. If everyone's good, then I won't. But I thought we could do a free reading because the person that needed one. You know I will play. Of course you will, K-Moon. You want to try? Okay. Chad won last night. We did one last night at the end of the night, and Chad won. So he was excited. I'm going to pick a card from the tarot. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick an animal. I'm going to pick an animal from the Animal Oracle. I think Joan gave me this deck. And I'm going to pick an animal. And if whoever names the animal first will win the reading. Okay, I picked. Go. Start guessing, guys. What animal did I pick? Anyone who knows me and watches me a lot, it won't be hard. It's very close to me. Let's put it that way. Rebecca won. It's Mr. Bentley, guys. It's Mr. Bentley. Dog spirit. Oh, good one, Julene. I do love otters. Actually, a lot of you guys guessed it, but Rebecca was first, so she got it. Okay, Rebecca, that means you want a follow-up question. Or you can give, if you want to give it to somebody, but I don't think there's anybody that's like dying for a reading. I think that person left. Does anybody want one? Or Rebecca, do you want to ask another question? And I'll give one more away after this. We'll do another one. Okay, Rebecca, ask. And then I'll do another one for you guys, for Kay and everybody. Michelle said she needs one. Okay, I'm gonna play another one after I do Rebecca's, Michelle. Twin energy update. Somehow I knew that was coming. Ah, we all need a read, Jason. I know. I showed that text you sent me to my grandmother, and she thinks it's actually going to happen. She thinks the reason they're saying it's false, Kay, is because they don't want people to freak out, but she thinks it is going to happen in the next few days. I like it, Rebecca. I like it. I like that carefree attitude. The nonchalance. I'm not attached. That's a good thing. That really is. What's going on with Rebecca and TF? Ace of Pentacles. Hierophant. Six of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Eight of Swords. So there's a little bit of trapped energy in that on their part. But there's healing and there's... this is good stuff. Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. This is really good. So what's happening here? Although there's this trapped energy, so I kind of do too, but unfortunately, yeah, but whatever it takes to get this under control before summer. Yeah, exactly. It'd be nice if by like June, this thing can be pieced out. So what I like here, Rebecca, is that although this Eight of Swords is here, that means, you know, and here's the thing. I feel the energy shift with these cards. I feel like this is more about what's being shifted. Like, that feeling of being trapped, and I think it's more the twin than you. That feeling of being trapped. Yes, I am going to draw names from here in just a minute, guys, for the freebies. That feeling, and remember on the freebies, even if you win, it's going to be a minute because I'm working up to them. It's hard to stay caught up on those, but I'm getting there. So I should be doing these in about 14 days, in about 2 weeks, because I do them on the weekends. It's an energy that's shifting, okay? So just know that, guys, and know that, you know, well, you, not guys, because it's really you that's listening. But it feels like it's his energy, not yours. It is shifting, but it's a lot of the reason. This trapped energy doesn't feel like it's a mental prison. It feels like it's about tangible physical things like, oh, I'm stuck in this situation. Oh, I'm stuck in this situation. I don't know. That's what that feels like. So that's something that really can only change with someone making a decision to change it. A lot of this other stuff energetically is beautiful. There's healing taking place on both sides of this connection. Beautiful healing. The Hierophant beside the Ace of Pentacles, to me, that's a confirmation that this new permanence you're going to be seeing in your life, and this shift from the last question, this shift from a little bit of a transient energy to feeling like things are more implanted in the ground. This is part of your twin soul path. That's why the Hierophant's here. You know, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. Taurus energy is stubborn, and it's in a good way. It's not stubborn, it's tenacious. It's tenacious. It can be stubborn, but it's really tenacious. It's committed to things that it believes in. So I like this, and I love these sixes here. There is a little bit of energy where the flesh and the spirit are at odds, but that's always the case when we're in human form, guys. We're never going to be freaking perfected humans. There's no such thing. And that's okay. This is about growth and the process. So it's good stuff. So just know that. Don't be too worried about that. You know what I mean? But this is really, really good. Really good stuff. All right, so we're going to play one more game. And yeah, then we'll do the drawing. The drawings, 2 drawings. So one more game and then the drawings. Look at Alexa. Hee hee, Torian. Hello, Norman. Nice to see you. Welcome. Norman Jean Baker. Goodbye, Norma Jean. All right. Animal Oracle. Hold on, let me pull one. Ooh, I got a good one. All right. What animal oracle am I holding? Go, 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 go. Me too, Alexa. No, it's not Joan, but you're close. I almost pulled that one. Love and Peace, you won. Okay, Love and Peace. Owl. Love and Peace got it. Yes! Congratulations, Love and Peace. What's your question? So see, Love and Peace, it paid off to hang around, huh? And Joan, you were connecting to me because I almost pulled what was it? I can't even remember now what it was. You said it. The koala bear. Yeah, I almost pulled the koala and I didn't. Where is he? I was like, should I pull the koala? Nah. Will Sag Sister ever leave me alone? Okay, let's see. Will Love and Peace's Sag Sister ever leave them alone? She put me through a hard time and pain. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sages aren't known for giving up. I'll say that. Well, it looks like she's going to apologize. She wants to make things right for you. And I think that's what you want too, because you've got the Ten of Swords beside the Ten of Cups. So the truth is that you don't really want this person to leave you alone. You want this person and you to be in a good place again, but it's just so hard. This is really tough. It's really sad energy because there is this, this is a family feeling, you know, that it's sort of a connected, very peaceful, loving feeling. And it's like the whole thing. It's like if things could be perfect, right? But right now they're obviously not. But you've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So what this means is, yeah, Delia's behind. So what this means is, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I know that as hurt as you may be, and maybe you're angry on the surface, you also have, it's more sadness, really, because there's a lot of love still for this person. A lot of love. And so this is the good news. Page of Swords, but then Page of Pentacles. Yes, I feel this person I feel this person is not going to leave you alone. I'm sorry. I don't think this person's going to leave you alone, though. I think this person is watching you and is actually cares about you in a way, whether they've shown it properly or not. And I think this person wants to make things right with you. The Sun is here also, but it's in reverse. So you guys are actually meant to have this kind of relationship. It may even be a twin soul relationship. I don't know why that feels to be the case, but you know, we've got a lot of signs of that here. So twin souls, guys, a lot of people think a twin soul is a romantic partner. Not really. A lot of times a twin soul is someone that is like your brother or your sibling. They're so close. It's an intent, it's a friendship, but it's intense, right? And there is that aspect usually. There can, if you're not brother and sister or sisters or brothers, there can be a romantic aspect too, which is beautiful if you are open to that, right? To it becoming that. But it's not always that. Relationships that are about like someone ghosting and the romantic stuff, a lot of times that's a karmic partner that's there to really get you on your path so that if you have something else coming. I mean, it can be, but I'm just saying this is what people need to really realize. Nobody's here to tell you if you're a twin soul or not. This is just something I'm saying that kind of comes through with this because it's so intense, right? This person's never going to leave you alone. At least that's not where they're at right now, but I don't think it's going to be hurtful. Will she leave me though? Any kind of it? I don't know. I don't think this person is going to be leaving you. I'm not sure what you mean by that because I know there's a lot of pain involved in this connection and I don't know what this person's done to hurt you. And I know that I know it's painful. This is the feeling of being murdered, being stabbed in the back, being harmed, not just hurt, but being harmed. So it's not a good energy, right? But I think you really need to know this person's intentions feel like they're not, if they were at one time not good intentions, they're not bad intentions at this point in time. And I think there's been a lot of growth here for this person. I don't know what they're doing to you now, but there is an opportunity for this thing to change. These cards wouldn't be here. Granted, this is reversed, but right beside the Ten of Swords is the Ten of Cups. So the fact that there's this pain, there's an opportunity for healing though. What you should do is really connect to your higher power. You need to take that pain and recognize that you have loved ones outside of your sister on the other side. And when I say the other side, they're right here. I've learned those people on the other side, they're right here. They're right here in the air that you're breathing. They're right here. It's just another dimension. And another dimension is not far away. It's right here. You could almost touch it. But you have to connect to them to feel them. They're all gathered around you and they're offering you so much love. They're trying to offer you love because I'm feeling it. As an empath, I'm feeling it right now. And it's very comforting. It almost gives you goosebumps. You should be feeling, if you're not feeling it, it's because you need to connect. You're cut off and you feel it words. You've got to connect to it. They're all wanting to embrace you. So you've got this gathering of loved ones all around you on the other side that want to embrace you and lift you up, but they also want healing for this connection. Because it's not an accident that you and your sister are here in the same life experience in the same dimension. Do you understand? It's not an accident. So leave alone is not really what's part of the destiny here. Leave alone is not the destiny, but there's a lot of love on the other side. And if you can connect to that and connect to the healing, that's a good start. And don't worry about it too much. Try to clear your mind of worry because the basis of this is not hate, it's love. And so where there's love, there's hope and possibility. Always. I don't care what you've done to someone. I don't care what you've done or they've done to you. If there's love there and you know it, don't ever give up hope. There's possibility and hope. Don't get attached, but there's hope. I know that you're afraid, and I know that you're it feels like a nerve that's been tapped too many times, like it's a frayed nerve. There's a lot of healing that needs to take place here, and it can, but you've got to connect to your ancestors. They're all over here in this judgment card, okay? Just trust in that and try to be as patient with yourself as you can. And if you need to block this person for a while or do whatever to have them out of your life, then that's okay. But again, I don't see this person I see this person wanting to have a good relationship with you, not a bad relationship. So that's really up to you, though, if you're willing to give that another chance. It's really up to you. But the energy to me looks and feels like there is a lot of healing potential there. But for you, it's got to start with connecting to all of the love that's there for you. But she still talks about me. She's definitely not in the place that you're in. And she's got growth to do. But just remember, you're both here in this same experience, in this same dimension, experiencing life as siblings for a reason. It doesn't happen by accident or randomly, okay? Good luck. I wish you the best. I'm going to do the drawing now, guys. So what we're doing, you're welcome. So what we're doing is we're drawing for the free 30-minute and the free 1-hour reading. Again, I'm a little behind on these, so you're not going to be getting it right away, but they won't be too long. It won't be too long. Okay. This is for the free 30-minute. Chrisabel. Chrisabel won the free 30-minute. Congratulations, Chrisabel. That's the 30-minute. Let me write that down on there. Where's my pen? And then this is for the free 1 hour. Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny's won 2 readings already, so we got to get your reading done soon, Honey Bunny. Honey Bunny and Chrisabel, that's for the 1 hour. Don't be discouraged if you didn't win. You still have a chance to win in the next drawing, which will be on Sunday night. I'm going to be adding names between now and Sunday, and the next drawing will be on Sunday, but we're going to leave this. We do it a couple sometimes in a week, but we change it out once a week. So there's still an opportunity to win. All right, guys. Does anybody else need anything before I go? I hope you guys have a great night. Stay healthy, wealthy, wise, prosperous, and abundant. And remember, we're going to do that prayer. I'm going to do it every time I come live for my nighttime lives for the next 30 days. But do it on the days that I'm not with you as well, okay? We want to all do that Huna prayer for abundance, prosperity, peace in our world, and health. Let's continue to do the Huna prayer we did at the beginning of the broadcast for ourselves and for the world every day for 30 days, guys. That's what a Huna prayer is. And then after 30 days, we send it, we release it, and we're done, okay? It's like a novena, okay? All right, guys, you guys have a great night. Namaste. Love you guys.